And the microphone. Oh no, I've lost my Lego stick and the microphone stand. Now people are not going to be able to hear what I'm saying. There we go. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. I am your humble host, Tim. In the previous session, we had managed to accidentally find our way into this prison in the middle of this town of Curst, completely unintentionally, because I found a hole in the junkyard. I figured I'd just have a look to see what was down here, but then I couldn't leave. So I was forced to deal with this this whole quest section without any real intention of doing so, and I'm kind of annoyed because I can't get back up to the main city for some damn reason, and so I have no idea what was actually going on in the city of Curst. But we did find the Deva, the thing that we were sent here to find, completely by accident, so yay me. And now we're going to head through this portal here. But, so what I did is I found the hermit in the previous screen actually lets you rest. So I went through, I rested everything up, and I also, wrong button. I discovered, I got all the items identified. So we've got this fiendish eye, which does some really cool bits and pieces, +2 to charisma, and mine's 1 to wisdom. But at the moment, that means that we have a 24 charisma, nameless 1 fighter at the moment. The other items that we got from the hag were a fingernail, which is a dagger, which only I can use. It's not really that spectacular. And I can't remember what was the other item that we got. It was the eye, the fingernail. Oh, and the spell. Yeah, it was the spell for the ability to use, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, no, sorry, it wasn't the spell. It was this ring right here, which gives you the Meteor Swarm Bombardment ability. So, anyway, so that's what we've been doing. But I also noticed that behind here is a man. So before we get too far into it, we're going to have a chat with this man. So, hello there, Before you was a towering empty suit of armor, but the plates are suspended in space, as if secured over an invisible frame. Red veins run across the length of the metal greaves, and a huge double-edged executioner's axe rests in its hand. Engravings decorate the surface of the armor, the most prominent of which is a crimson serpent with its wings outspread. I shall examine the armor. It is archaic, and the shoulder blades are just that, a great ridge of blades sprouting from the shoulder plates. You almost would have taken the ridge blades as decoration, but they look too heavy and dangerous to be anything other than additional weapons on an already menacing suit of armor. Armor bears dents and other marks of battle, and the surface has been scarred by age and rust. Take the armor? Whoa! As you reach out, there is a sudden flare of brilliant red light from beneath the helm, lancing out at you, almost blinding. You shield your eyes from the glare, and when you uncover them, you are confronted with 2 embers burning within the shadows of the helm. So this is a enchanted suit of armor, animated armor. That's what I'm doing.
I have awakened.
And he's awakened. The voice is spectral, hollow, and echoes within the suit of armor. It's not a human voice. It feels more like a force, a presence. It doesn't sound like anything alive or anything that had ever lived. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
I am Valior. Well, what are you? I am a mercy killer. A mercy killer? Turning into a mercy killer. Turning into Solid Snake. Mercy killers serve justice. Justice purges evil. When all have been cleansed, the multiverse achieves perfection. And how do you serve justice? Justice uses mercy killers as her eyes. Justice uses mercy killers to dispense her will. When sentence is passed, she lends us her strength. And And how do you know when to dispense justice? Justice sees through my eyes. The eyes of a mercy killer can see the cracks of weakness, the frailties, the wounds of mercy upon the heart. In seeing, I know the guilty, and I know their fear. What do you see when you look at another? All I see is judged. I may look at the heart and mind of another and know them. The eye of justice sees through me. Alright. What do you see when you look at me? As his burning red eyes fall upon you, you feel them tearing at your skin, blistering it, and then peeling it back, but there's no pain, just a wash of dizziness and a sense of drowning. As his eyes burn into you, you feel memory stir. I will succumb to the memory. The burning red eyes grow brighter and almost blinding, and then you are facing him. But there a hollow space before there is flesh. Scarred, ebony-skinned man glares from beneath the helmet, his eyes like fires as he regards you. The armor is gleaming, and his face is locked in fury. He's come for you. So this is probably... He was probably sent to kill a previous incarnation of me. You found me, Valior. You have traveled a long way. I imagine it was not easy to find me. Justice led me to you. Where you walk, you must leave a trail. Where you walk, you leave a trail of suffering. The man's voice rumbles, but there's no echo, none of the spectral voice, just anger and fury and flesh and blood. He is dangerous, but there's no special force, only a man, and you have defeated many such men. I will see you brought before the Sigillian courts and punished. If you deny it, then say it, and I shall judge you. I deny it. Judge me, then I shall judge you. Judge me? His eyes burn, and he grips his axe tightly, and muscle cords in the neck arm tightening as he begins to swing it, showing slowly, menacingly. You have no right to judge me. Yes, I have. I know your heart, and my power gives me the right to judge you, but I shall not judge you now. You must rest within this cage until the day I set you free to walk the plains once more. As your incarnation says the word cage, Valor's gaze suddenly turns from you. He's surrounded by walls, and in the walls of the cursed prison cell where you found him many years in the past. Many years. Enough for the man to die many deaths, or perhaps just one. I eluded you up to this point, fellow. Why do you think I agreed to meet you here? Did you think I was surrendering, or wish to fight you? No. This is the gate town of Curst. It borders the prison plain of Kasiri, where even gods are held prisoner. You are powerful, but the energies of this place allow even the mightiest to be caged here. He turns, but some of the fire has died in his eye. This is treachery! Treachery runs. Treachery runs through this place like veins. It is that treachery that lends me strength for this enchantment. That is why I was forced to meet you here in Curst. I can leave this cell, Velo, but until I come for you, you cannot. Your crusade for justice is truly remarkable, but it will be forgotten, and perhaps in time even justice will forget you. You go beyond denying yourself justice. You are denying my crusade. I know of your mission, but that will have to wait until I'm done with my mission. And this is the second time you have found me and attempted to judge me. I will not allow it to happen a third time. He says nothing. Either you have sounded so final, pronouncing a terrible judgment on him, a judgment that carries no justice at all. I am immortal, but you are a strange one. Justice has touched you, and that justice may be more powerful than whatever it is that sustains me. Still, take heart. I do not wish you to die. Perhaps one day I will have need of someone who has the power to kill me. So here you will remain until I come for you.
Updated my journal.
Memory blackens, running into darkness, and suddenly you are facing the spectral Valior again. His armored visage empty of flesh, only the burning embers. Valior, you shall be judged. Very well. Have you ever murdered another? Yes. It was my hand, but not my hand. It was the one of my previous incarnations. I murdered a man named Finn because of the knowledge he possessed. You have admitted to the crime. His eyes flare within his helm, and then suddenly glimpse a terrible force lurking within his spectral armor. The guilty shall be punished. Go ahead then, but be prepared to die a second death. Whoa.
Aye?
Die. I'm hurt.
So again it has come to pass.
Oh. Feel all right.
Okay, I'm back. Damn it. Why does this guy have to be such a pain in the ass? Couldn't he just surrender?
All right.
Let's try this a second time.
All right.
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping we'd be able to get this guy with... Unless... Hang on. Aw, man. Alright, fine. Well, there we have it. Well, that was a bit sad. I wonder if there's any way you could have actually convinced him to... Ooh. Ugh. Gronk. Go get those Gronks.
Maximally efficient strike.
You see that?
Error. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
The Karak sings true.
Excellent.
I'm gone.
Ooh. Are you even doing damage to these things?
Packet processing.
Damn.
I am wounded.
Damn it.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Nordum, get out of there.
Aye. Affirmative.
Alright.
All right.
Ah, more Gronks. Ah! Wait. Get in! Inside, everyone. House of
All right.
I'm gonna come out of this place weapons charged. I was thinking, is that just a staircase? What the hell? Oh, hello. Hey, I had to find this guy. Hey, dude.
Sir, who goes there? Have you come to kill me? Torment me? If so, know I still have much power at my disposal.
Are you Fujil Forktongue?
Fair, of course I am. You must have known that you came barging into this particular monster skull, of all the monster skulls scattering the endless Outlands, or just chance that sent you idiot barging. Yeah, just chance, yeah. A thought seems to strike me. You must swear to tell no one where I am. Sure, I swear. He relaxes visibly. And how do you find this place? The diva Tress said you could answer some questions for me. He stiffens. Tress, the betrayer sent you here. His claws clench and unclench. This is a final indignity that self-righteous bastard did kill him, and I will reward you with all that I have at my disposal. Flay his skin and bring him to me so that I can wear his cloak. I mean, no, do not harm the diva. It would be wrong to do so. I was mistaken I was. Well, that was entertaining. I have some questions I'd like answered. Oh, wonderful. I was told you would know of my mortality has been stolen from me.
He scrutinized you closely for the first time.
Memories run like hollow canyons through my mind, almost human. Many creatures have I met in an immortal's time, though I do not believe you were among them.
Go on.
He shrugs. You all look alike to me, and I think I would have remembered the scarred flesh of your body. It is much like a breathing painting that Bedek Bell's gallery of skins in Betor, except with less grace and more passion in the scar strokes.
Go on.
The violence is great, nearing acceptable levels, but the scars are applied with almost Taric cruelty, without any care of maximizing the pain of the recipient. Betasu artists would be much more devoted to following the paths of pain across the body. Some of these wounds look as clean kills. Others look like a blind butcher were carving up human steaks. What? Human art makes me ill sometimes. Such potential wasted.
Well, let's ignore the scars and start talking about my mortality again, shall we?
Very well. If I recall correctly, there's so much I do not, thanks to that accursed Deva. I have heard of a case such as yours. It makes you immortal, does it not?
Yes.
If so, then death itself is no longer sacred. In my day, immortals remained so and knew their place. Now everybody and their mother with the disease of eternal boredom. We should have gathered and invite everyone across the plains and offer them immortal contracts. It would save all of us hard-working betas a great deal of effort. You know that everyone was immortal. This entire petitioner system would be up to the famed fecal freak. Immortality is not a trinket to be given unruly children such as you.
Be that as it may, can you tell me what you know of my mortality?
As I was saying, I recall hearing somewhere about a place called the Fortress of Regrets. Yes, that's it.
And how do I get there?
I'm pleased to inform you that I do not know, not at all. I cannot help you get there, and that chills my heart with such a delightful way. No, I cannot help you. How I long to say those words. My sweet...
sweet they... do you know someone who does?
Enough of your cross-examinations. Yes, I know somebody who might know. On Betor lies a pillar of betrayers, liars, and sages. Despite their nature, their knowledge is considerable. They might know where you can find the Fortress of Regrets.
And how do I get to Betor?
Updated my journal.
Hold on, Chief. Beta is bad news, and these fiends is probably holding out on us. Even if there is a pillar of skulls, I can probably find somebody else who knows how to reach the fortress without going to one of the most dangerous planes in the multiverse. Are you holding out for it, Tongue?
Have I told you the nature of this cursed contract? I cannot withhold this information. The pillar is your only hope.
All right. Then answer some other questions for me.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you have any stuff that you can buy on me? Buy off you? Where is this place?
A blasted crater in the Outland that reflects the emptiness and hollowness of my life. I need little marrow from the creature supplies me with food, and the particular energies of this place prevents scrying fools from finding me, though idiots apparently still find their way here.
What makes your life so empty?
Had you walked the scalding streets of Dis and smelled the sweet stench of burning flesh, breathed deep the poisonous vapors of Stygia's ice flows, led armies through the night-lit palace, you would not ask these questions, near man.
So what happened to you?
The accursed David is what happened to me. So secure I was, so sure. Drifted by power like a fledgling, and no wonder it's of the hordes of the Betor marshals seek me.
I have some other questions. I need a place to rest.
What? Must I endure your presence even longer? Will this torment never cease? Fine. Spread out across my floor, raid my larder, knock over my experiments, and I'll just be over here fuming.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Ooh, sweet. I was hoping you had some stuff you could sell me, but obviously not. Okay. I need a place to rest. Oh, can we just rest here? Right, there we go.
I'm gone.
We're gonna run out of this place now. We're gonna have to run like the clappers or something to get out of here, so get ready, everyone. So where are we heading?
Done.
Run! Run, 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 run.
All right.
How the hell do we get out of here? Unless maybe this?
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Portal detected.
Ah, here we go. Jeez, that'd take us long to get from one location to the other. Cool, alright, can we rest here? No, okay. You need healing, good man. As do you, Anna. I will keep a hold of those. Alright. Can't get out that way. Alright.
All right.
Alright, so we're looking for... Hang on, I've completely forgotten why we're here now. All that running around. Journals, alright. Okay, the Pillar of Sages, Lies and Traitors might have the answer. Portal made under the left arm. Oh, okay. Baitor. Alright, so I'm looking for the Pillar of Sages, Lies and Traitors to get to the Tower of Regrets. Okay.
I'm gone.
Make sure, please.
Hi.
You keep detecting those traps for me.
I'm gone.
Alright.
I'm hurt.
Leader deceased. Hierarchy disrupted. Awaiting new orders. Leader reactivated. Nordum awaiting instructions.
I'm gone.
Okay, sure, we're here now. The sight of this thing is horrible, towering, pulsating thing. Fills you with nausea. Unfounded loathing and a faint sense of familiarity. The innumerable rotting heads which make up the vast pile seem to constantly shift and throb, alternately bickering, weeping, conversing, shouting and whispering to one another. Heads constantly shouting and whispering to one another. Heads constantly bubble on the surface of the stack from somewhere within the foul core, while others sink back into the grisly pillar. I might just turn... Oh, I can't turn that down. Right, give me a second here. I will turn down the ambient noise. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. I will get the pillar's attention. As you make step closer to the Mort Hizia... Psst! Chief! Listen, you can't let things see me. You've got to get me out of here. Drop me off somewhere. Pick me up later or something. Mort, what's going on? I don't really like to talk about it. Let's just get moving, yeah? His voice trembles with fear. His eyes flicker back and forth between you and the massive pillar of heads. No more dodging, Mort. Tell me what's going on now, or you wish we talked to the heads.
Updated my journal.
He sighs, unable to meet your stare, and at last he relents. Fine, I'll tell you. There's This pillar in Avernus, the first layer of Bator, built of heads, and all those who let others to their death through lies. Well, that's it right here. See, that's where I ended up. Go figure.
So you're one of those heads?
Yeah, I told an exaggeration or two, and it's just that one of my suggestions. You mean lies? Is Anna? One of my suggestions led to your death. One of them, maybe others, I don't really know. Those memories are gone now. He stares at your feet. You've never seen him look so miserable. Those memories, they took, Chief. I don't even remember being human. I don't remember what life was like before the pillar. Dakin, staring at the distance, speaks quietly.
It's like cupping water in one's hands.
Mort glances at Dakin. Yeah, I guess. And that's pretty much the way of things when you die. You forget. And I figured I wasn't a sterling member of the community when I was alive, but hells, who is? He sighs again. I can't help it. Nothing worse than being honest all the time. But look, Chief, that pilot head sees me, it'll want me back, bad, and you can't let that happen.
One moment, just how long have you known me, Mort?
I don't know, ages, I suppose. I've done all I could to help you find your way each time, but yeah, you rarely make it this far, Chief, and I mean it. Only 4 or 5 times, I think. Now, this could be the time that you that makes it finds out what's going on.
All right, let's leave then, Mort.
So if we take Mort over here. Now, if we reform the party, if we drop Mort off...
Alright. Listen, are you sure you don't need me, Chief?
All right.
You're the one who's been complaining and wanted to stay behind, so if we do that, let me just quick save and make sure, just in case we screw up here. Alright, so let's talk to the Pillar of Skulls. We'll get the Pillar's attention. You make another cautious step towards the pillar, and all their conversations abruptly stop. The dozens of heads that line the pillar's surface turn to face you in unison. They regard you silently, their breath fetid and moist upon you.
I have some questions, Pillar.
Every head on the pillar's surface speaks at once and makes things voice a terrible burbling sound that bubbles forth, while foul vapor sings and putrid corruption stems from their mouth. Smell is strong. No, it's not going to work. The smell is strong. It shall cross the plain too and can become.
What smell? What do you mean?
I can't get the voice right on these things here. The heads turn wetly in their sockets to stare at Anna.
The smell, her musk.
Try and do Skeletor.
The smell, her musk. The fiendling Tanare musk. The bittersweet scent carries.
What is Skeletor's voice like? Hang on. Start again.
The smell, her musk, the fiendling Tanari musk, the bittersweet scent carries and will attract beta so soon. Their Lord Bell will be angry.
I see.
The heads turn their gaze back to you through a still snuffle.
We have you questions. So if you have questions for us, you'd best be quick.
And a few of the heads squint and gurgle softly. And you think they might be laughing at you.
As I said before, that I had...
And before you can finish, a portion of the pillar trembles as yet another head oozes its way to the surface. After some of the noisome slime is sloughed off, you recognize it is Farod's. Ooh.
Anna, my darling child, is that you?
Da? What you doing in this place? The other heads remain mostly silent for the time as Farod speaks, and only a few whisper quietly to themselves, making wicked, sidelong glances at Anna and her foster father's head.
I was wrong, my dear girl, about the sphere. It wasn't enough, no. And look where I ended up. I beg of you, lovely Anna, save your poor father. Save me. Oh, please save me. Save...
Even as he speaks, Farod's mewling head begins to sink back. Anna stares hard at the pillar, eyes narrowed, her fists clenched and tall and rigid. A mixture of fury and anguish is smeared across her trembling face.
Anna, are you alright?
She smirks, spits, and turns away from the pile of rotting heads, and she shrugs, but won't look at you. No matter.
Did you love Farad, Anna?
He's my dad. I hated him. He only saw me the way, a way to scrape more bodies, more jink, and more jink to line his vaults. Oh, dear Anna lass. Yeah, the most precious thing in me vault. He'd lie, and he done lie, and he was a weak old mind, a weak old body, and he smelled corpses. His lawyers, and he was the only one who ever showed me a scrap of kindness. Is that what you want to hear? Oh, you pleased now, eh? Enough! We tire of your insignificant prattle. You would know your business with us.
I have questions, assholes.
The head shifts sluggishly across the face of the pillar, nodding and murmuring before speaking in a ghastly voice. Ask your questions of us then, and we be prepared to hear our demands. You shall render us unto us a service for your answer.
All right. How do I reach the Fortress of Regrets?
They gurgle. We would answer that question for a service.
What do you demand, Pillar?
There is knowledge you possess that we wish ourselves. Where does the fiend Fahil Forktongue reside? Tell us, and we shall answer your questions.
Essentially, the pillar's hot breath. Let's lie about this.
He's hidden himself in the demi-plane of the long-dead sorcerer's devising. He appears only occasionally within Sigil. It's there that I met him.
Savors your gift for a time, the head's cooing and whispering to one another.
And my answer?
Already you possess the key. You only need location of the portal that shall lead you there, and we know not where the portal lies, but might tell you its key: regrets.
Many of the pillar's head begin to weep and moan.
Yes, regret.
Updated my journal.
Yes, you must have experienced regret or to breach the fortress. Write it upon a piece of your flesh, and your passage through the portal is assured.
And the portal, you say you don't know where it is?
Yes, only 3 have known the way. The first one was you, though you have forgotten now, and the second lies beyond the portal, and shall not emerge the third. And shall not emerge. The third? The third one you've already met. They know of your condition, the fortress, and your need to reach there. They shall not help you. Their shield is one forged from the cold metals. It lies in deception, a thing you cannot hope to break with mere words. You must do battle with them.
Who is it?
You have met the liar, not for the first time. The liar knows, but did not tell you. A petty betrayal between immortals.
And some of the...
Is it Trias? Updated my journal.
Yes, we thought you'd know him by his full name. Trias the Betrayer.
The pillar shakes with mirth, the pile of rotting heads tottering back and forth.
Betrayer, Trias the Betrayer.
And
why would he lie to me?
The answer's not ours to give. You must seek him out yourself and ask him.
Okay.
I had another question. How might I leave this place?
Heads gurgle and croak.
We would answer that question for a service.
What's your demand?
There's an object in your possession that we wish for ourselves. The Modron Cube. Give it to us and we shall answer your question.
Fuck you.
What other gifts would you accept?
The feeling gives it... No!
I can't do that.
You have nothing for us. Save yourself. Come, immortal. Give us a taste of your undying body, and then we shall answer your question.
Very well.
Approach us then. Yes, come closer.
I will step closer. Though you draw only a single step closer, you suddenly find yourself much closer to the pillar's writhing surface than you had imagined before. And before you can react, it press forward like a wave. I will fall into darkness. You find yourself standing before the pillar of skulls, aching. Oh, jeez! Holy crap, you sons of bitches!
And my answer?
You strike out directly westward along the boulders that line the blasted vale, and you shall eventually reach the vale's far edge. There seek a place between the stones that make up the portal. Its key is obsidian, recently burnt by a Avernus fire. You shall find much of it around the portal place. Place the shard of it in your mouth and bite down so that it cuts your tongue. This should make your key.
Well, fuck you guys. That's really expensive information. No.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do... so what's my max HP now? Holy crap. Jeez. Alrighty. Let's pick up Mort.
I knew you'd be back, Jay. Finally realized you needed me, huh?
Shut up, asshole.
Alright, so we've got to go to the west. Ah, cool. There we go. Pick up the shard of obsidian, put it in my mouth, and bite it so that it cuts my tongue.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Portal detected.
Jeez. How the fuck do we get out of this area?
Dumb.
Dude! This place sucks. How do we leave?
So you've returned. And what did the pillar speak of? Did it answer your insipid questions?
I just had a few questions. How do I get out of this crater?
Updated my journal.
Does this mean that you shall leave my solitude once again? Then I proclaim that with much delight as possible, the portal lies under the arse end of the creature's bones.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Done.
Portal detected. Portal detected.
There it is. Go, 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 go.
All right.
Haha! We finally returned back to the city of Curst. At least a section of Curst, anyway. Alright, so the Deva that we... Oh, what's this? Gate heads. As you approach the rotting heads on the gate, begins to speak to you, chanting words back and forth between themselves in the form of coherent sentences. Gone, gone, lost to the betrayer, lost to... Oh, this was the town, the betrayer... Oh, damn it. What happened to the town?
Cotton has gone to the wind, swept on the tide of evil, through the gate, gone, gone, town gone, lost to its own hatred, through the gate, into the red prison, prisoner plain, Carcieri.
Well, do you have any idea how to get it back here?
Through the gate, into the prison, no return from the prison, no return. Go through the gate, your destiny awaits you there.
What do you know about
Updated my journal.
The diva awaits you.
The heads fall silent and do not react to further questions.
All right.
So this was the city, but since I've been gone, the jeez. Alright. So show walkable areas. Yeah, okay, cool. So I've found all the spots that I can walk. Alright. Well, on that weird note, that's where we're going to leave today's session as we jump through this portal into the land of Carcieri. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Planescape Torment. Bye!